While discussions on whether or not to provide agricultural subsidies to African farmers has created discomfiture among the global financial institutions, the Department for Rural Economy and Agriculture at the African Union Commission is asking African governments to begin to provide smallholder farmers with non-monetary subsidies to help increase agricultural productivity.
It's not directly cash transfer. It has different forms. So, yes, we have an issue when it comes to global trade. We cannot penetrate the markets of global markets because of subsidies by European and American farmers. But those same products coming from Europe and America are competing in our own markets with our own products. So subsidized product is coming to Africa to compete with products for the market that is produced by small farmers who are not getting any support. So why can't we support our farmers?
Speaking at the opening of a 2-day meeting of Agriculture Permanent Secretaries and Heads of Ministries, the Director of Rural Economy and Agriculture at the African Union Commission, Abebe Haile Gabriel, urged African farmers to take advantage of the large population that provides a ready market for agricultural produce.
Agriculture is or should be the agenda of not just ministers of agriculture. It should be the agenda of other relevant ministries. If we want to boost trade, it cannot happen without the necessary infrastructure in place. If we want to make investment, it cannot happen without the budgetary support, without the involvement of the Ministry of Infrastructure. If we want to improve malnutrition, it cannot happen without the Ministries of Health and so on. But also, do not forget that the consumption patterns are changing. As urbanization is increasing in Africa, the kinds of food we are consuming at the moment, and it's going to continue, is different from what we used to before.
The head of DREA at the AUC appealed to African ministers of trade to aid in developing policies that will encourage intra-Africa trade in agricultural commodities.
It's a commitment of the leaders. Number one, to put the right kinds of policies. Number two, to implement those policies.
The head of programs at the Comprehensive Africa Agriculture Development Program at NEPAD, Martin Bwalia, said the Maputo Declaration of 2003, together with the recent Malabo Declaration of 2014, is aiding the continent in realizing strategic agricultural growth.
So what is being gained in that percentage point change? When they move from 3 to 4, what actually is happening? What is the value of that? So in fact, Malabo is saying, yes, we need to increased budget allocation because it's about putting your money where your mouth is. But we also want to appreciate the value of any single dollar that goes in, any single financing, and therefore is also to articulate what is happening when country X go from 1% to 2%.
For the Business Defined, I'm Judith Akolo.